Well, it is Wild Wednesday with Mill Mountain Zoo, and I have Christine here, and we're going to be talking about snow leopard. You have your friend Bali, so tell us a little bit about snow leopards.
Well, Bali is just about 5 years old, so he is a young adult. Males are considered adults at about age 4. He came to live with us in 2012 when he was just about 8 months old, so he's pretty much lived here his whole life. Snow leopards can be found in Central Asia in an area that covers 12 different countries, and it's about the size of an area of Mexico. So they live in really steep, rocky habitats where it's very mountainous, very dry and cold. And since they live in that habitat, they have some really cool adaptations to be able to survive in that area.
Yeah, let's talk about kind of, I mean, you have it laid out. What are we talking about with this?
Since it is really rocky, there's not a lot of vegetation there, probably a lot of snow. This coat here really helps them blend into that rocky environment. This is really beneficial to them because snow leopards are ambush predators, which means that they will hide and get to a good point until they can find their prey, and they will attack very quickly. So if the prey can't see them, then they'll be able to hunt better. It's also very steep there, so very hard to maneuver around. So they have this very long tail, and it could be about the length of their body. And it's also quite heavy. They use this as a counterbalance when they're hunting and maneuvering in these steep areas. So it helps them balance on this in the rocky habitat.
Interesting.
They can also use the tail to keep warm. They wrap it around their face, kind of like a muffler, so they're not breathing in that really cold, dry air. Their fur also helps to keep them warm. You can see here, it's very soft, very thick and dense.
And then their paws.
Yes, their paws are really cool. They're really, really big, and this prevents the cat from sinking into the snow. They kind of act like snowshoes.
Oh, okay. And then you also have this here. We're talking about teeth?
Well, they are carnivores. They're obligate carnivores, which means they eat meat and only meat. So these teeth do really help with being able to capture the animal as well as to be able to consume it. But as far as the cold, they have a cool adaptation where the nasal cavity is very large and wide. And this helps warm up the air before it hits their lungs, so they're not breathing in that really cold air.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, let's talk a little bit about Bali. What's he into? What does he like? Because you guys, like, play, right?
We do relationship sessions where we will engage in play behavior. This helps keep him stimulated, keep him active, because those are natural behaviors that he's going to want to exhibit.
Okay, and what type of things do you do with him?
We can do training sessions, we can do play sessions, he will stalk the keepers, so we just kind of try to keep him active and exhibiting those natural behaviors.
Now, we do want to talk about snow leopards are endangered, is that right?
Yes, they are. There's about 4,000 to 6,000 in the wild. They live in really remote areas, so the exact number is not very well known. And then there's about 600 in captive breeding programs. They're primarily endangered due to poaching, habitat loss, and then human conflict. Snow leopards will often hunt domestic livestock, and then there will be retaliation killings because of that, because it is the people's livelihoods there.
Yeah. Now, is there something that we can do to help that?
Well, a great organization that you can support is Snow Leopard Trust. They practice what's called community-based conservation. And so what they do is they work with the people in the area where the snow leopards live to help them coexist with snow leopards. So if a snow leopard does take one of their livestock, they'll compensate them for it. They also provide vaccines for livestock so that more survive, and they also provide materials for people in these areas to be able to make crafts and such like that, so that they sell on their website. We also have some for sale here at Mill Mountain Zoo. So that way the villagers won't feel the need to go out and kill snow leopards. They could coexist with snow leopards.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.